Hello friends, I am Rameshwar and I welcome you on my YouTube channel. Friends, today we talk about the different important aspects of the distribution channel. What are the different persons who are engaged in the distribution channel? These are nothing but the intermediary persons, but definitely they have the role to perform. So be with me till the last to know all the concerns of the distribution channel. In terms of distribution channel, here we are talk about what is the functions performed by the every type of distribution channel. What is the mode of operations for them? So definitely they are useful to you. Okay, fine. So here we talk about the marketing channel. Okay, so keep in mind one thing, it is nothing but a way or the routes by which actually the flow of goods taken from the manufacturer to the customer aid. So the routes or the intermediary is nothing but the distribution channel or marketing channel. If you take out in the diagram here, keep in mind here specifically raw material is finally made to the customer, to the export or domestic sale. So the way by which it flows is nothing but the our distribution channel. Okay, so what is distribution channel? So it is a system of marketing institutions that enhances the physical flow of goods and services along with ownership title from producer to consumer or even business user. So here what happens, two things are important in the definition. First thing is what actually it is one of the type of marketing institutions, one of the type of society or any type of entity which provides physical flow of goods and services. So first thing is the flow of goods and services. So what happened with the help of goods and services flow? Chances are that the ownership status could be again transferred from producer to consumer. It means if I purchase the commodity now, the ownership with me is with me for the purpose of own or household consumption. Like this way, it is important. Now, channel intermediaries, or these are just nothing but the members who are there in the intermediary level. So these are maybe the individuals, entities, or even organizations who mediate. I think nothing but these are the intermediary persons. So that's who mediate exchange utility and becomes an important link between producer and purchase. Now keep in mind here what we talk. Mediate exchange utility means nothing but a process of buyers and sellers. When we exchange the commodity, or even here also we exchange the ownership title from the purchaser or from the seller to the buyer. So that's why it is an important link between the, on one side there is a producer and on the other side there is a purchaser. It means nothing but the customer. Okay. So nothing but supply of the raw materials to the factory, wholesaler or distributor, even to the retailer, and finally it moved to the customer. Okay, channel intermediaries. So these intermediaries generate form, place, time, and ownership value by bringing together buyers and sellers. That's why it is important. What happened? We are talking about it generate different things, different types of things. Which are these? First of all, it generate form, the form of the, we could say, physical form of the commodity by which we could actually sold the commodity, we could sell the commodity. That's why it is important to have or to actually provide the commodity in a particular form. Maybe form is nothing but the placing the commodity, packaging of the commodity, place, nothing but a shop or any type of mall which is nearby you, so by which the place is convenient to the people to buy the commodity. Time, definitely we are opening maybe the 24/7 so that the product could be sold throughout the time. Here taken into consideration, the form, place, time, and ownership values are actually between exchanges between the sellers and buyers with the help of intermediary people. That's why these members are important for us. Now, okay, here. So keep in mind how these channel members addition of values. If we take example, then if there are number of firms are there, okay. So these are number of firms, okay. Maybe this Zenith, Sony, Toshiba, RCH. So these are the number of firms. So here every consumer have to move to the all number of shops, take the quotations, and then finalize the quotations according to the own suitability. Okay. So if suppose the intermediary person is present over here, okay, and if he providing all quotations in as a whole or in a nutshell, he provide all quotations of all the companies to number of consumers. Then what happen? Reduction of time. It saves the time, it saves the money. So that's why it is important to have the intermediary. Keep in mind, this is the way so that we are able to do the things. Here what happened? Without an intermediary, keep in mind, these are the 5 companies and there are the 4 transactions. So it is nothing but the 20 type of transactions. It required lot of time, lot of human value, and again nothing but the money. But if suppose the presence of the intermediary person, that is nothing but the circuit city is there, then what happen? Only with the help of 4 or 1 to 4 transactions, all information is there by means of the intermediary person. So that's why it actually adds value to the flow of commodity. Keep in mind, I'm talking about it adds value to the flow of commodity, to save the time, to save the energy, to save the money. Okay, like this way. Now, how you channel member adds value? Here, 2 things are important, which are this. First one is the intermediaries require fewer contact to move to the product to the final purchaser. Okay, with the help of few contact, he actually move lot of transactions. So, lot of people came together. Again, it helped the product assortment. It means as per the specific requirement of an individual, उनको product वो मिल जाएगा. जैसे उनकी डिमांड है उस हिसाब से उनको सप्लाई मिल जाएगा. So that's why it actually adds value to the people. It adds value to the flow of commodity, or even it adds value to the product assortment between the demand and supply, or the buyers and sellers. Again, intermediaries helps bridge major time. So it acts as a bridging link between the major time, place and possession gaps. क्योंकि देखिए अगर हम वो नहीं करेंगे तो क्या हो जाएगा? There should be a time, place and position gaps between the buyers and seller. So to actually fill up the gap, there is an intermediary person. They standardize payment terms, by which payment terms you have to fulfill the transaction. Definitely payment terms are important to actually fulfill the all type of transaction in as a whole. Okay, now the thing is that what is the role of channel intermediary? Here we talk about the important role of channel intermediary. First is the information. Most importantly, not only to gather, definitely they are there to gather, but rather than gather or collecting of the information, they are actually known for distributing of the information, or distributing of the marketing research information, or even we already know that MKIS, marketing information system. So that's why, or MI, marketing intelligence. So gather and distribute the marketing research and intelligence information about the marketing environment, how the marketing environment could be useful, could be effective for the welfare of the particular product or commodity. Second one, promotion. Developing and spreading persuasive communication about an offer so that the product could be sold. Contact, that is the most important part, because it is in current era, rather than communicating about the product could not be actually in the market or actually sold in the market. That's why the intermediary finding the best suitable communicative way. Keep in mind this thing. देखिए ये अच्छे से ध्यान में रखिए. क्या कहा मैंने अभी? Finding and communicating. It means finding the most suitable way so that we are able to communicate about our product. Okay, we are communicating about our product, communicating about the features of the product so that people are aware about the product, so that they could purchase the product. But to whom? We are communicating about the product to the prospective buyer. It means they are nothing but they are not the transactional buyers, they are the relationship buyers. Transactional मतलब क्या? एक हो गया, एक की स्कीम निकल गई, दूसरी कंपनी की स्कीम निकल ली, दूसरे की तरफ चले जाएंगे वो. पर रिलेशनशिप बायर वो अपने ही कंपनी की तरफ लॉयल बनते जाएंगे. सो दैट we have to know the prospective buyer and communicating with them related to our product, related to our features, so that product could be sold. Matching, we could say it is nothing but shaping and filling the offer to the buyer's need. So here we are coping with the buyer's need, and so that we are able to actually fulfill the buyer's need with our own product or services, or even with the product or services from the manufacturer. क्योंकि यहाँ पे देखिए उसके तरफ क्या है, जो हमारा मैन्युफैक्चर जो इंटरमीडिएट पर्सन है उसके तरफ सब मैन्युफैक्चरर्स के डिटेल है, एग्जैक्टली क्या प्रोडक्ट है और किस हिसाब से प्रोडक्ट चाहिए। तो जिस हिसाब से कस्टमर को प्रोडक्ट चाहिए उसका ही उसी मैन्युफैक्चरर का प्रोडक्ट को कस्टमर को दिखाएगा, लाइक दिस वे। सो इंक्लूडिंग एक्टिविटीज एज मैन्युफैक्चरिंग, असेंबलिंग एंड पैकेजिंग, negotiation, agreeing on price and other terms of the offer so that ownership or possession can be transferred. So here nothing but transferation of the ownership title or even possession, so by means of the agreement, it is nothing but the negotiation point of view. Physical distribution, definitely here we are going to transport, or even we could say that rather than ownership, we could say rather than transfer of the ownership title, actually the physical movement of the commodity could takes place from nothing but the manufacturer to the, we could say, the buyer point of view. So here it could be done with the help of transporting things and storage commodities or storage of the goods, or even some of the commodities are already available with the intermediary persons which are stored from the manufacturer end. Okay. Finance. Now certain intermediary people or intermediary channels are there who actually make a finance, so it acquiring and using funds to cover the cost of channel work. Okay, so that's why it is important. And the most critical, we could say, role of channel intermediary is nothing but the risk taking, because definitely they are there to actually take the risk, assuming the financial risk such as inability to sell inventory at full margin, because it is their way or it is their instance that they could sell the inventory at a full margin in the future, but suddenly due to different types of conditions, due to different emergency, if prices are drawn back, then they could fetch the different types of losses. So that's why that is the risk taking. No doubt we could say the risk taking is up to a particular thing every time, or we could say there are chances that 5% of the margin is there for the risk taking point of view, or if suppose the chances for the risk taking point of view is only 5% to actually move into the losses. So this is again one of the way. So this is the consumer goods. Here producing of the commodity followed by the particular agent or broker. Okay, so he's the agent or broker. Then there is a wholesaler. Okay, apart from that, maybe there are one to two wholesaler. Then followed by different types of retailers. Okay, so here are the retailers. Here is the wholesaler. Then followed by the consumer. So the consumers are more. So this is one of the type of distribution channel. Okay. Then what happened? Producer, agent, only one wholesaler. Directly from the wholesaler it moves to the customer. So that is again a type of one of, we could say, the distribution channel. And even the channel are that after the service provider, so these are again the middlemen or intermediary peoples. So after the service provider, it directly move to the agent or broker, and from that directly to the customer. So again, this is the important way to know that these are the type of distribution channels. Okay, types of distribution channels. Okay, now this is important. Here we talk about the levels of distribution intensity. Now what happened here? We could, from the intensity point of view, we could make a distribution in three ways: intensive distribution, selective distribution, and exclusive distribution. Okay, now what happened when we talk about the intensive distribution? So in terms of the intensive distribution, what happened here? The intensity is much more. It means number of products are there and number of products sold from number of stores. Keep in mind, there are number of stores who could sell the product, not from the one brand, but from the all product, but from the all brand. It means what? It achieve mass market selling, nothing but the convenience good. What happen in convenience good? देखिए convenience good में कैसा होता है, या कन्वीनियंस कोई स्टोर है तो उसमें क्या है, एक ही स्टोर से आप अलग अलग प्रकार के अलग अलग कंपनियों के अलग अलग ब्रांड के आप प्रोडक्ट ले सकते हो. So this is nothing but the intensive selling, where our main motto is just to sold the commodity, sold the more and more commodity from all companies, all brands. So that is nothing but here the number of intermediaries are many more. Okay, then we talk about selective level of intensity. What happened in selective? Here only we could say several to few. So here several to few number of our distribution channels. So here work with selected intermediaries, not all. or even we quote the example of super stockist like this way, or even the some certain types of shopping malls. So these are the examples for selective type of we could say selective type of intensity of distribution. So work with selective intermediary, shopping and some specialty goods. So from that concern we could say several or few of the number of intermediary could be present over here. And in terms of the exclusive, when we heard the term exclusive, it means there is only 1 to 2 shops are present for the particular commodity, or even we could say it is exclusively made for this brand only, maybe Tanishq or maybe for other different types of jewelry, even different types of apparels. But here we are talking about exclusive branding of the particular commodity. So work with single intermediary, specialty goods and industrial equipment. So that is there with concern to the exclusive. Now keep in mind what happened in terms of intensive, there are number of intermediaries. In terms of selective, few intermediaries, but in terms of exclusive, only one intermediary, or we one only one intermediary for the exclusive brand. So that is there are number of examples with concern to the intensive, selective, exclusive. Okay, not only if we are talking about different types of even shops or even jewelry, for the jewelry the exclusive could be there. For our FMCG goods, intensive could be there. For the selective, we could say certain types of inputs like seeds, fertilizer, the selective strategy could be applied. But generally we could say exclusive strategy could be applied for the high rich class, or even to the commodities which are sold at a high price. Generally intensive which are available nearby to the every shop, selective which are available in the district or in the particular location, but at not to the nearby shop. It is available all only some of the selective shops, while in exclusive it is available only at only this one shop. So this is the example for the intensive, selective and exclusive level of distribution intensity. Okay, so this is their intensive, selective and exclusive distribution. Okay, I think here you could actually clear the concept. Now what happened here? So this is the manufacturer. So these are the wholesaler, these are the retailers. So here what happened? 3 wholesalers are there, number of retailers are there, and target markets is there. So this is one of the way. Apart from that, we could also say intensive coverage. So here different types of retailers are there. So what happened here? In the particular locality, if we are talking about any region or even the Aurangabad region, the number of retailers are much more to cover the major market area. Okay, so this is the intensive. Now what happened in terms of second one, hour selective? So here number of wholesaler is again come again less in number. Retailers are again 3 to 4 numbers, and target customers. So here what happened? For a particular area we require few or selective number of storage, so to cover the selective coverage. Okay, and finally when we talk about the exclusive, so apart from manufacturer there is only one wholesaler, or maybe he is the retailer. Okay, again there is a single one, and there are, okay, to keep in mind, so there is one shop for this whole region and one shop for this whole region. So this is nothing but the exclusive coverage of the particular commodity. Channel intermediaries, who are these? Retailers, merchant, wholesaler, agent and brokers, in which we could say that retailers and merchant take the title of the goods from their own names. They could, but agents and brokers, they do not take the title of the goods, because the word itself indicates they are the agent or broker. So they are just an intermediary between the retailer and the whole, we could say intermediary between the customer and the buyer, or we could say manufacturer and the buyer. And here what happened? Just the physical exchange could be done, ownership transfer directly from the buyer to the seller, not from the agent point of view. Okay, so these are the examples for the direct distribution from producer to consumer. So these are the different types of examples. Eureka Forbes, like different companies. Then there is a inversion of retailers. So these are the different types of examples for the bakery products, for the GM or different types of automobile industry. When we involve wholesaler, then different types of FMCG commodity came into effect, or different pharma companies are there. And when we talk about the agent, actually in agent point of view also, number of FMCG company, fast moving consumer goods are there, number of shops, number of malls, even the convenience store, the retail stores, the nearby stores. So these are the different types of set of the things.